Viewers, Hollywood is reeling tonight. A saga that has stretched over decades between one of the most powerful figures in hip-hop and the woman who once stood closest to him has now taken a dramatic and final turn. At least for now. Sean Diddy Combs, once celebrated as a mogul, a producer, an empire builder, has been sentenced to 50 months in federal prison. The charges? 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. And while the music industry gasps and fans try to reconcile the man they once admired with the crimes he now stands convicted of, one very important voice, has finally been heard loud and clear. That voice belongs to Cassie Ventura. Cassie's lawyers released a statement immediately following Judge Aaron Subramanian's ruling. The statement was brief but powerful. Nothing can undo the trauma caused by Combs, her attorneys wrote. But today's sentence recognizes the impact of the serious offenses he committed. We are confident that with the support of her family and friends, Miss Ventura will continue healing, knowing that her bravery and fortitude have been an inspiration to so many. This isn't just a legal footnote, this is personal. For more than a decade, Cassie Ventura lived through a turbulent on and off relationship with Diddy, stretching from 2007 all the way until 2018. Their romance was as glamorous as it was shadowed by rumors. Whispers of control, whispers of abuse, whispers that only Cassie herself could one day confirm. And when she finally broke her silence years later, the world was stunned by the courage it took. Tonight, her resilience has been recognized on a global stage. Let's rewind. Before the downfall, before the sentencing, Diddy was the embodiment of hip-hop success. A record producer, fashion entrepreneur, and cultural icon who helped define an entire generation of music and style. But beneath the lights, beneath the fame, was a darkness that Cassie claims consumed their private lives. Her lawsuit against Diddy, which was settled out of court in 2023, alleged years of sexual assault, manipulation, and violence. It shocked Hollywood. It shook fans. And now, this sentencing adds weight to those allegations, reminding the world that no matter how powerful, no matter how untouchable someone might seem, justice has a way of catching up. In court, Diddy tried to show remorse. Ahead of sentencing, he wrote a letter to the judge saying, "I lost my way. I got lost in the drugs and the excess. My downfall was rooted in my selfishness. I have been humbled and broken to my core." And in the courtroom itself, he turned tearful. He apologized to his 7 children, telling them he was sorry for what he had put them through. He looked to his mother, Janice Combs, and admitted, "You taught me better. You raised me better. I will never jeopardize my family again. I am truly sorry for it all." But apologies are complicated. Are they genuine? Or are they the final act of a man who has seen his empire crumble and knows that the narrative must be reshaped? Fans are split. Some feel that 50 months, just over 4 years, is far too lenient for a man once facing charges as serious as sex trafficking and racketeering. Others argue the conviction itself marks a monumental fall from grace for someone who seemed untouchable. And then there's Cassie. For her, this sentence isn't just about punishment, it's about acknowledgement. Her lawyer's words highlight something bigger: her bravery. Think about it. In a world where speaking against the powerful often comes at a terrible cost, Cassie stood firm. She exposed a truth that so many whispered about but never dared say out loud. That takes more than strength. It takes courage, it takes resilience, it takes sacrifice. The public has not forgotten her story. Social media has been flooded with messages of support. Fans are calling her a survivor, a queen, and an inspiration. Celebrities, too, are speaking up. Many are standing in solidarity, saying Cassie's decision to come forward years ago paved the way for accountability in an industry that too often shields its giants. But what does this mean for Diddy, for his career, for the legacy he spent decades building? The music industry thrives on reinvention, on comebacks, on redemption stories, but some stains never wash out. Unlike other celebrity scandals, this isn't about a misstep or an embarrassing tabloid headline. This is about crimes that the federal court system has now confirmed with a prison sentence. For someone once called the king of bad boy records, his future now looks more uncertain than ever. And let's not forget, his troubles aren't over. After serving his sentence, Diddy will be under 5 years of supervised release and pay a $500,000 fine. That means every move he makes after prison will be watched. The mogul who once commanded stages around the world will have to answer to a probation officer before he answers to the music industry. This isn't the first time we've seen powerful men fall. The comparisons to R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein are unavoidable. Men who built empires, men who seemed untouchable, men who thought the rules didn't apply to them. And yet, here we are. Once again, justice has shown it has a long memory. But unlike Weinstein or Kelly, Diddy's case comes with its own unique sting. His legacy wasn't just music. He was an image, he was fashion. He was the man with the champagne in hand, the one throwing legendary parties, the man whose name was synonymous with power. That illusion has shattered. So tonight, as Cassie Ventura moves forward, as she heals with her loved ones by her side, we are reminded that courage isn't about never being broken. It's about standing back up, even after the worst. Her lawyers said it best. Her bravery has inspired so many. And now, her truth has been etched into the history of one of the most dramatic downfalls the entertainment world has ever seen. This story is far from over. But one thing is certain. The world will never look at Sean Diddy Combs or at Cassie Ventura the same way again.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.